Greetings everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today is the debut and kind of a special video because I just decided to feature this myself. This is Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals, and we are listening to one song today, Sinistral Battle Theme from the channel GSS1 Series, requested by Josh. Thank you very much. Just very quickly on why I'm doing this one. I'm doing a boss-themed episode of VGM Vibes 9 coming up this month, and blah, blah, blah. I asked for boss themes that are iconic, and then people voted for some. This made it into it. It did not win. It did not get that many votes at all, but I'm still deciding to do it anyways because it's my channel. And I like to feature new things, and plus people kept talking about it. And that excites me when other people start, mentioning it. So, it makes the curiosity grow. So. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it into that episode, but at least, it got me something to check out. And honestly, I need to start doing more stuff for myself because I don't, People have been telling me forever to just hey, yeah, go check whatever you want out. All my stuff is, in request and in order and all that, but whatever. So even though this is requested, I'm just deciding to do it. This is Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals, Sinistral Battle Theme. I do not know anything about this game, nor the composer, nothing else. Okay, let's go. Folder. MIDI drum fills. Is this an E minor? Sounds like an E minor. Like metal. Let me pull up my keyboard here. I feel like this is an E minor. Oh, nice. This is good. Alright. Full of melodies. Many, of course. Is it the loop? The drums are so over the top. They didn't have to do all that, but they did. It's looped already. I'm pretty sure it's looped already. It sounds extremely easy to play. Down. And goes back up. This is like the equivalent of having a rock band in your video game as a kid, Even with limitations, this sounds sick. Yeah, even the hi-hats are opening up. There's a lot happening here. Alright, I have time to look up more about this game real quick. Lufia 2. Super Nintendo. Alright, we'll look at that in a second. That's a good loop, too. It's like a minute long. Yeah, the little drum fills between all the riffs. Wow, I see. Okay, immediately, as soon as I heard that, Like after just one loop, I thought to myself, I'm like, dude, if you heard this as a kid, this has stuck with you your whole life. Especially SNES, dude, that's crazy. Um, well, I mean, the whole time I was just thinking, like, how crazy this would have sounded on this console where nothing really sounds like that. Not that I've heard. Like to me, that sounded the equivalent of like, you know, you know, you know what I envisioned? I envisioned like a little kid. Like let's just say you, little you. You're hearing this, and you're like, what? And then like you show your parents, you're like, or your dad or someone who's into rock or something, like, listen to this. Doesn't this sound like something on the radio or something? And then they're like, yeah, what the heck? It does. That's kind of what I was envisioning the whole time I was hearing this. Just that very like immediately grabbing you and becoming a favorite instantly. That was cool. That was a lot happening for a quick like minute 20 loop or whatever that was. It has very power metal written all over it. And then honestly, my favorite thing about it wasn't the guitars, which was cool because the guitars did do like harmonizations and some cool leads, and the verse was a lead. No, 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 no. But the drums made it feel like you had a band like in your pocket or something. It was just if like you can. I haven't heard many video game songs in the 8-bit, 16-bit area that used fills for percussion. Yeah, of course some will do, but you know, the drums are relatively kind of simple. But you don't hear like, you know, just like things in between the next part. So it felt kind of alive, and just by that accord, I feel like that's ahead of their time. Now, this is so the RPG with puzzle elements developed by Neverland, published in Japan in 1995 by Taito. It is the second game of the Lufia series. 1995. Composers? Yasunori Shiono. I don't think I've ever heard that name. They don't even have their own page. But let me know what else they've done. Okay, well that's pretty much all I wanted to know. I want to see what it looks like actually. If I had to guess, it's probably like a kind of just like a turn-based. Yep, that's exactly what I envisioned. That is exactly what I envisioned. I don't know if it's this fight that we just saw, but this is like exactly what I saw in my head. Looks cool. It kind of reminds me of Suikoden a little bit, but it's got like the kind of like chibi characters. That was great. I like that. It's just really just that simple. That was really, really cool. Like I think this is just one of those songs to me where it feels like if you heard this growing up, you've been clamoring to the skies that this has always been underrated and you wish more people can hear it and you can't believe someone is hearing it now in 2025, that kind of thing. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like, oh my God, Lufia mentioned that kind of thing. I've been doing this for a while now, and I see a lot of different comments from all over the world, all age ranges. I have people that are 16 here, that I have people that are 60 here, and I've heard it all. Yeah, and some people were just like, oh my God, dude, thank you for like just showing. That's what I feel like this is going to be. I feel like it's going to be that. So we'll see. We'll see. If you heard this for the first time with me just now, let me know what you thought. I thought that was dope. I have a feeling that if I were to search Lufia 2 cover, there's probably like at least, you know, let's just do it now. I bet you there's guitar covers of this or drums. Sinistral, Lufia. Let's just put cover. See what happens. Yep. Fingerstyle guitar. Ooh, what? Gametal has one? Yo, Johnny? I have to watch that. Yep. I thought so. It just screams that that sound, right? If you send this to not even any metalhead, any musician that hears this, they'll want to play it, you know, because it just has elements of easy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot. I was going to check the key. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not trying to like do any sort of music theory here. I just think that sounds, when I hear that, to me, my brain goes to E minor, but we'll see. Hold on. You're going to hear a piano note in the background for just like 5 seconds. It sounds darker though, now that I hear it this way. All right, hold on. Let's see. Right here. All right, I was just curious. You know what it sounds like now that I think about it? When I heard it the second time, it didn't sound like E minor anymore. It sounded detuned, which is even crazier to think about, to have like a sort of detuned guitar sound on a SNES game. Anyways, that was cool. I don't know if I'm going to put it in the video, but I'll try. It's almost complete, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty unique. Worst case scenario, it can go into the next episode when I do it. But at least, hey, we got to check out some Lufia for the first time. I don't have that many requests for Lufia, but that was awesome. So thank you to the people that were, commenting for it. And I read those things, you know what I mean? So, like, it's not all about votes. It's not always about whatever. It's what people are excited about. And I get a lot of comments every day, but I still read them all, so I'm not going to be one of those people that ignore their community. Thank you to Josh for the request, and we'll see if it ends up in VG Vibes 9. If not, oh well. Great song, cool. Don't know anything about the composer, tell me more. And that's it, I'm out here. Thank you to the Patrons you see on the screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks you for watching. My name is Jesse. Later.